My name is Len Bach, and I'm the Human Resources Director with JBS, the largest employer in the Worthington area. We have approximately 2,200 employees. We process approximately 21,000 hogs a day. I believe there are about 56 different languages or dialects that are spoken at our workforce and within the city. Housing is important to JBS from a retention standpoint, a recruitment standpoint, and also an expansion standpoint.
A lot of times we're asked, what is workforce housing? And workforce housing really serves the continuum of housing need in the community. So at the low end, we're serving people that are working at minimum wage, entering the workforce, cleaning, doing those types of jobs, all the way up to people that are working as young professionals.
Worthington economy has been steady, if not strong. During the recession, we did not have any layoffs of our employers, and since the end of the recession, we have seen steady growth of each of our employers. The vacancy rate in Worthington is 0% and has been that for essentially a decade.
Because of all the job demand, because of all the jobs created, has drawn people from all parts of the world to enter the workforce.
Without affordable housing, we're going to reach a point where we as a community are not going to be able to grow.
Affordable housing has been really the backbone of community, in that it helps people that are very low income and also provides a starter place for people that are just starting their lives or coming into the community to take jobs.
Over 60% of those people working at our major employers don't live in our zip code. So we have the opportunity to house those people because many would like to live here and couldn't find a place to live.
Viking Terrace is home. You can get out in the summertime, relax out in the yard, take your lawn chairs out there, watch the children. There's a pavilion out there also where you can barbecue, have family gatherings.
The EDA and the city combined created 3 housing subdivisions, publicly owned subdivisions.
I do want to point out with the low-income housing tax credit program, a lot of people think that serves low-income people who are not working. And in fact, over 80% of our units in both Jackson and Worthington are housing people that are gainfully employed in every possible type of job in the community, from JBS and AGCO to retail. Across southern Minnesota, this is a very common problem. The prevailing rents are too low. So whether we're working or talking to Austin, Minnesota, Worthington, Minnesota, Montevideo, Wilmer, it really doesn't matter. Even St. Peter, we cannot produce housing for we cannot produce housing at the rents that are prevailing in the community.
We're going to reach an economic ceiling that is going to have an impact on this community. And we're talking housing, this issue impacting doctors, lawyers, teachers, line workers, desk jobs, things of that nature that are hard-working, decent-paying jobs that are going to go elsewhere, as these companies will have to make a hard decision as to making capital investments where there are housing issues or where there is housing available for the workforce that they're going to bring to the community.
At JBS, we really feel that housing is the foundation for our success and our employees' success.
We are a growing community as far as people working here. We want to be a growing population community because people want to live here.
Being at the forefront of the housing issue, we as a community recognize that there are limited resources, and we encourage that our legislators at the state and federal level continue to identify housing as a priority and provide the funding that's necessary to meet all of our community needs.
This is my foundation for success.